This is music, and these are 10 cheap albums. I decided to drop by the Accord outlet again, right here in Copenhagen, downtown, opposite the Round Tower or Rundetårn, as we say in Danish. Yeah, so it's a record store, it's an outlet. They have a Dutch auction going on, so the prices drop every day. And then when they start a new month, they start a new cycle as well. And on top of that, they have increasingly insane uh, bulk buying sales as well. So, like if you buy 10 items, each item will be cheaper than if you were to buy, nine or five or whatever. So I decided to drop by and just see if I could find 10 things that tickled my fancy. And that was very easy. I found 10 things very quickly. So 6 CDs and 4 vinyls. So let's get down to business. Up first, bit of a blind buy. Puffis. And I believe this is Heliopolis. Don't know what this is at all, but the cover artwork kind of intrigued me. The CD itself just looks like this. So I have no idea what this is, but it's a blind buy. It was cheap, so I grabbed it. And then I picked this one up, Flotsam and Jetsam Quattro, which I actually have not heard before, but I've heard some people actually have some good things to say about it. So I decided to pick this one up when I saw it. Have to be a little bit careful opening this one because the jewel case is busted. CD looks like this. So I look forward to giving this a listen. So this is an era of Flotsam and Jetsam that I'm not that familiar with, so that's cool. And I also grabbed myself a copy of this one here, Rumpelstiltskin Grinder. This is Living for Death, Destroying for the Rest. And the reason why I picked this one up is that Simon from the Pieface channel sent me 2 insanely generous VCLTs last year, and one of them had a Rumpelstiltskin Grinder album in it. It was Ghostmaker, and I quite liked that one. So I decided to pick this one up, seeing that it was cheap and it was right there in front of me. And I also grabbed myself a copy of this Rumpelstiltskin Grinder album, which has a hype sticker on it, which says, I think it's Extreme Burglar Metal. It's weird. For fans of King Diamond, Testament, Witchery, Sepultura at the gates. And yeah, obviously I grabbed that one too. Like, I have to be careful opening this one because it's also busted. The CD looks like this. So yeah, I'm actually pretty stoked to have picked up 2 Rumpelstiltskin Grinder albums in that outlet. Really cheap. The next one is gonna piss a lot of people off. Van Halen 3. Yeah, the most hated, most unpopular, considered to be the worst Van Halen album ever by a lot of people. Um, I grabbed it because I decided that whenever I come across some cheap Van Halen stuff in the wild, I'll pick it up. Now, this one here, a lot of people hate this one. I remember watching a video on YouTube. Don't remember the channel, don't remember the host, but it was a review video, and the host went on and on and on about how terrible this album was. That this is not what Van Halen is supposed to sound like. Eddie Van Halen did not know how to write songs, and this album is just a mess. And then with a lot of the songs, the host actually played some excerpts from the songs as examples of how bad those songs were. And I gotta say, every excerpt that the host played, I kind of liked them. So I decided that, you know what, this review video, the purpose was to trash the album. it actually kind of convinced me to check out the album. So there you go. I know a lot of people are mad at me. They probably don't care, which they shouldn't. So the last CD is this one here, Crystal Eye by Vengeance. So I think this was the first CD I saw. I mean, it's it's very kind of compelling in a way. Kind of stands out, I think, especially if it's in like a kind of a bin with a lot of other metal CDs. This one does stand out, so I grabbed it, and I do like the classic Vengeance stuff, so that's going to be interesting. So let's turn to the vinyl. So yeah, I decided to pick up a copy of Trick of the Tail by Genesis. I have to be a little bit careful because there is a crazy seam split, but there's a gatefold, you got the lyrics and all that stuff, and yeah, seam split as well. But I'll fix it. So there you go. I do like Genesis, their prog rock era. I also like their pop rock era, if I'm being completely honest. Uh, grab myself a copy of this one here, the seventh one by Toto, because I do like me some AOR, and I do have this one on CD. You know, this was a very, very cheap vinyl copy, so I grabbed it, and I think the jacket is actually in pretty good condition considering what I paid for it. And I found this one here too, uh, Hydra, also by Toto, which is one I'm not familiar with. You know what? Let's just get it out of this horrible PVC uh, sleeve. There you go. Is this? Oh, that's actually a gatefold too. Looks like this. So this is one I haven't heard. Maybe I've heard some of the songs of it on the radio. And yeah, another Van Halen, just this time on vinyl. Women and Children First. Um, this one has been loved. Let's just put it like that. They actually had a CD version of it too, but I decided I don't need the CD version and the vinyl, so I just went for the vinyl version. Then someone else can enjoy the CD version. So there you go. Uh, 10 cheap albums, some vinyl and some CDs. Thanks for watching.